You are listening to the sounds of Xeropoint in the mix.
Beyond Can we go back? Can we go back to the time we felt the sunshine? Can we go back? Can we go back? Dark room and all the bright lights. Can we go back? Can we go back? I was yours and you was mine. Can we go back, babe? Can we go back? Can we go back? Remember all the vibes, turn the music up, let me feel alive. Reminiscing on the days when we got high till the sun came down, yeah. Will you come back? Will you come back? Come stay with me, yeah. Can we go back? Yeah, we live in fantasy, yeah. Can we go back to the time before the sunshine? Can we go back? Can we go back? Dark rooms and all the bright lights. Can we go back? Can we go back? I was yours and baby you was mine. Can we go back? Can we go
Xeropoint in the mix.
Take me to a place, just you and I, where the rhythm goes slow and the moonlight shines. Hand in hand, as the sun goes down, got time to lose with this easy plan. Fill up my drink, take a sip, see that shake in my hips, slow it down. Feel the ease as we rise, see that look in my eyes, slow it down. The night comes to life as the daylight dies. The cool of the air filled with fireflies. We can dance where we like as we move with the tide. Our bodies unwind in this paradise. I've been sipping on Coca-Cola and red wine. I got the Mai Tai, don't hold the line. Everybody's feeling, they can lose it all and feel the beat. Every time you move your body's doing something new to me. Every time you move your body's doing something new to me. Let me get loose, set my body right. Can you read the signs? Now we hypnotized. Let me guide you, now we're eye to eye. Because our bodies never to you. Do my eyes speak true? My soul in touch with yours tonight. Won't let my head take flight. We could leave this place, freedom ours to chase. What if I escape with you?
I see it buried at the table. Another moment you're not able to open your mouth and say it out loud. Under the surface, you're broken but you're perfect. All I can see, but don't be nervous to open your mouth and say it out loud. Tell me when the rain pours, when you're on the edge. Tell me all the lies, all the words you never said. Tell me when the night feels like it never ends. Tell me when the rain pours, when you're on the edge. Tell me all the lies, all the words you never said. Tell me when the night feels like it never ends. Just tell me now. I wanna know what you've been through. Just tell me now. It doesn't have to be just you. I know you're hurting, I see it buried at the table. Another moment you're not able to open your mouth and say it out loud. Under the surface, you're broken but you're perfect. All I can see, but don't be nervous to open your mouth and say it out loud. Tell me when the rain pours, when you're on the edge. Tell me all the lies, all the words you never say. Tell me when the night feels like it never ends. Just tell me now. I wanna know what you've been through. Just tell me now. It doesn't have to be just you.
Xeropoint in the mix.
what you're going through.
Chose a different way.
bury them body in a dirt. And the sound boy killer make a ball for your nurse. Bumbo this way you know I'm a nerd. Oh shot make camera fly.
Only go me, I just want blaze them, put them for information. See them boy, this I'm pagan. How you a rasta when you eat bacon, Lord can't save him. I just light them up like Raiden, did a Rockefeller in a war like Dame. Old school, I was working with a Sagem. Them days we had shooters, there bring them all forgetting O to the Z. Run up on the rhythm, I'm smoking the beat. Murking my like me, top boy, yeah, I'm freak off, brother, you know what I mean. Cause I pull up on side, that's gangy. Killer instinct to the shake, I'm sandy. Ready whenever you wanna bring it to winning, I'm sweet on time, better pull that shanty.
Never seen, never heard. Never seen, never heard. Never seen, never heard. Can't run, can't lie, can't do what.
Don't know what I want, don't know what I need. Something has gotta give. I can't even speak through my gritted teeth. Something has gotta give. Why does it weigh so heavy on my mind? Why do I contemplate it every time? I use the darkness to forget it. Darkness to forget it. Know that when I get it, I feel the thunder roll tonight like a rush of blood. Oh, I feel the thunder roll tonight like a rush of blood. Oh, I feel the thunder roll tonight like a rush of blood. Oh, I feel the thunder roll tonight like a rush of blood. Oh, like a rush of blood. Oh, like a rush of blood. Oh, show me something good, get me in the mood, shut all the voices out. I can get enough, I ain't feeling much, shut all the voices out.
Xeropoint in the mix.
Say you'll find heaven in the dark place. My heart is 150 in the fast lane. My friends are in the back, they're doing class A's. It's not a calm state, but that's okay. They say you'll find heaven in the dark place. My mama used to say you learn the hard way. My friend is trying up another bar, mate, for fuck's sake, but that's okay. He's trying to find heaven in the dark place. Heaven in a dark place. Find heaven in a dark place. My heart is 150 in the fast lane. My friends are in the back, they're doing class A's. It's not a calm state, but that's okay.
Let's really start it up. Yeah, we just left the club, but we're still turning up. You think I'm moving crazy? Why would I give a fuck? Can't do anything I want and I couldn't care less we think about us. Couldn't care less we think about me. Drinking a Ray and I'm on 2 beans. Fresh 110s and a big cut jeans. Yeah, I'm off my face but I stepped in clean. On my case but they care so much. Yesterday must wanna be like me. Big grass cut LZ, double E, don't take no chat when it comes to my team. I couldn't care less we think about me. Drinking a Ray and I'm on 2 beans. Fresh 110s and a big cut jeans. Yeah, I'm off my face but I stepped in clean. On my case but they care so much. Yesterday must wanna be like me. Double E, don't take no chat when it comes to my team. Take no chat when it comes to my squad. Spinning on the mic, man, I'm way too hard. Spat 1 bar and I spat 1 more and the DJ's already wheeling it up. All of the young boys cleaning it up. Stepped in a rave and then sweeping it up. Had 4 shots of the Henny and Ray and I'm off my face, been beaming it up.
Xeropoint in the mix.
Never thought that you would be the one to show me what I'm made of. Never thought that you could be the one to show me how to really love.